to another episode. First of all, I want to say happy Thanksgiving. I hope you guys are enjoying this day with family, friends, or just somewhere peacefully enjoying the day. Now, with that being said, my name is Bertrand. My channel is based on building up your confidence and seeing things clearly, especially when you get out of a relationship, because you're going to be trying to figure out what happened. What did I do wrong? You're going to be looking for closure. You may even want a second or a third, and in some cases, a fourth chance. Now, confidence is key because it helps you accept whatever happened and actually move on, because the truth is she probably just got bored or wanted a different experience. Now, today is a reaction video, and this one comes from a woman who says she loves to stay home and get pounded. Now, before we get into this, I got to ask you guys, is she looking for business? Is she looking to do business, or is she actually looking for romance? And then just something you really have to keep in your mind: wife, companion, fun girl, or gold digger? And then the most important question is, do you believe her? All right, let's check her out.
When I say I'm not letting nobody hit just because, I genuinely mean that. I will go celibate. I will do what I gotta do, watch whatever. I'll handle that. I'd rather be celibate than let a goofy in my bed. That's just not happening. And I think you gotta actually experience a genuine person, a solid person, to understand that, you know, after that, you gotta start thinking strategically. Start thinking strategically after you experience what you're supposed to experience. And I'll be disrespecting myself if I go backwards. I'm at a point in my life, I know the difference. I had my fair share of goofies when I was like a teenager, when I was like 18.
In his emotions, whatever he's feeling, I'm not cheating. I'm not doing anything that's like foul or wrong.
Under 21, like I'm 27 now, I don't have time to add on no unnecessary bodies that I don't want to clean. And when I'm with somebody, like if I'm letting somebody hit, I'm locked in. I like to lock in. I like to feel like I'm in love. I like to stay in the house and get pounded on. That's the type of person I am. So I'm just not, if we ain't locking in, I don't really see what we doing. I be disrespecting myself if I go backwards. If I'm just out here like, you gotta know what you worth. I know what I'm worth. Especially at this day and age, you crazy. Ain't nobody just about to be out here saying they hitting it just because. No. It's gonna mean something to me. Ain't no one night stands over here. You know, and after you had anything solid, you gonna wanna keep going. You ain't gonna wanna go backwards. And real is hard to come across. So
Okay, you know what? Now the sucky, I know what you guys are thinking, right? Because this is what I'm thinking. When this happens to me, I'm like, right? I hate when a woman wants to be in a committed relationship with me. I'm like, no, sweetheart, no. You're enjoying the hookup culture. I want to enjoy the hookup culture too. Why I gotta be the one that gotta be the goofy? Why I gotta be the goofy?
So I'm just not, if we ain't locking in, I don't really see what we doing.
I don't want to be the goofy. I want to be one of those bodies that you don't claim. The thing that kept throwing me off is the fact that she referred to all of her exes or all of the guys in the past as goofies.
I'd rather be celibate than let a goofy in my bed.
Right? Now, I like to think about what someone is projecting out. So the question is, who's actually the goofy? Is it her or is it the guys? Because clearly these were a lot of guys, right? Now, me personally, it sounded like she was sincere. I'm looking at her like, oh my gosh, she's pretty. But then I started to look a little bit closer and I'm like, damn, okay, she got all the magic tricks going. It looks like she dipped her face in wax. Now, I'm not telling you guys that she's not attractive, because I do believe that she is attractive. I do think that she's cute, but I definitely don't believe her. Right. And the reason I don't believe her is because
27, I don't have time to add on no unnecessary bodies that I don't want to clean.
Once she's been nailed to the bed so many times by so many different men, what's going to happen is she's going to start comparing you. Right. So let's just say your body 49 or 105. Right. That's your number with this woman. Now, what you're not going to know is who you're being compared to. The messed up part is she no longer is interested in those guys. Well, that's what she's saying, or that's what she's trying to make herself believe, or even worse, that's what she's trying to make you believe. But if she didn't really like those guys, she wouldn't be comparing you to them. You would be paying for the mistakes that was made in her past. You would be paying for the mistakes she made in her past. You will also be paying for her damage and the trauma that she's accrued in dealing with all these men, right? Because she talked about not getting any more bodies that she doesn't want to count or doesn't want to claim. That doesn't mean they don't count. They definitely count, and they count for a reason, because she's in control of who actually nails her pretty little self to the bed. That's what I want to be. I don't want to be the guy who has to figure out how to deal with you when you having your period. I don't want to be the guy that has to figure out how we're going to continuously buy you weaves, keep your face done, keep your nails done. I mean, what's next? The BBL? Now you got to figure out how to continuously pay for this BBL. I don't want to do all that. I don't. I actually enjoy my peace. My peace is what I enjoy a lot these days. Now, fellas, if you did not catch this, she said she's going to start thinking strategically. Fellas, this means she's going to really start doing business for real. For real. All that romance shit, get it. Kick that. She is not looking for romance, fellas. Now, what she is doing is making sure that she gives you just enough.
I like to stay in the house and get pounded on. That's the type of person I am. Start thinking strategically after you experience what you're supposed to experience.
Or she let you nail her to the bed just enough for you to keep that money coming in. Because let's just say that she's being honest and she's being truthful about love. Wait. Before we continue with this video, I need you to do me a huge favor. Like this video and then subscribe to this channel. Also, hit that notification bell so you know when I drop the next video. All right, let's get back to the video about loving to get pounded, right? Now, let's just say that she's being honest. What type of house do you think she wants to be in? What type of bed do you think she wants to be in? She wants to be in something luxurious. Now, if she doesn't, big up to her. I don't believe her. I don't believe any woman that tells me that she's going celibate. What I actually see is a reason to avoid. When I hear that, that's a red flag that says avoid, because she's lying. A woman that can tell you,
I like to stay in the house and get pounded on. That's the type of person I am.
Start watching The Hub, right? That lets you know where her sexual desires are. They're high. They're extremely high, right? Because if that's what she's going to do, she's not being celibate. That's not celibate. That just means she's willing to pleasure herself, which could be very addicting because, I mean, who's going to stop you from pleasuring yourself? Who's going to stop you from doing what you really want to do? This also makes me put her in the fun girl category, or she's giving me fun girl vibes, mainly because she talked about the bodies that she has. Now, you don't know how many bodies she has. This woman is pretty. She's cute, right? Even with the magic tricks, she's cute, which means she's putting herself in position where she can call men goofies.
All you got to do is call him up and say, hey, and he will drop whatever it is that he is doing.
Now, if a woman is using man terminology like that, that lets you know she's definitely been pounded on. And I am not shaming this woman for letting us know that she has racked up a lot of bodies. I'm just telling you guys that in case you try to put this woman in a wife category, because if you do, she will disappoint you. All right. She will give you headaches. It's going to be sad. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of us keep going through it. I've been through it. I've been through situations where I thought, oh, okay. Oh, you got a lot. Oh, that's cool. Don't even trip. You got a lot of bodies, man. Don't even trip. Look, as long as it's me and you, we good. What I found, or what I find, is that those women have a hard time staying loyal, because for them, the grass is always greener, right? And here's the other thing that you're not really ready for. Every single month, there's a period. If she has children, there's postpartum. After that, there is a thing called menopause. She can see herself getting older. But if you, again, when it comes to money, the guys her age don't really have money yet. They don't really have the things that she's actually looking for. The older guys actually have it, or they're supposed to have it, right? Because as you get older, you figure out how to fish, which means now that you know how to fish and you're actually fishing, now your money is constantly going up as you're getting older, right? So you start at a point where you're broke. Now, she talked about being 27 years old, but she's been in the game for a minute, right? Which means she didn't settle down. Women don't realize that they are going to have to settle down at some point in time, because life is just more interesting when you have a partner. It just is. Now, me, I'm saying that as a single person, but I'm telling you, it is a little more interesting when you have somebody to share your thoughts with, when you have somebody to share life with. I mean, it's a little more interesting. Now, when I hear women talk about their worth, it shows me that they don't know what they're worth, right? Because the worth is based on the person that's buying it, right? You go to the store, you pick up you pick up the same product, but it's two different brands. You see the prices on it. Now you look and you say, okay, well, this one is packaged up better. You know, this one is in a, you know, this one, it looks better, but this one tastes better, right? This one is more healthy for you, but this one just looks better. Which one are you going to buy? Or what do you see as worth it? Because, I mean, that's what it comes down to. She can talk about her worth all day, but worth is determined by others. It's determined by the people that's buying, not by her, right? Because, I mean, it's good for you to think about yourself in such a high manner, but some of these women are really overvaluing themselves. So I have to say this, fellas, get your confidence up. Value yourself. Now, when you value yourself, add value to others, because that's where your worth actually comes in. Now, how do you do this? One, get your confidence up. How do you get your confidence up? Here's a few things that have helped me. Meditation and affirmations. That's helped my mind become stronger, realizing that there's obstacles and I'm moving through them, jumping through them, getting over them, whatever the case may be. I'm getting through the obstacles. That's a mental game. Now you need the physical game because you live in the physical world. Exercise or push-ups, sit-ups, calf raises. Do something to improve your body. After that, now focus on your finances. Invest in your skills, invest in credit, invest in stocks, invest in life insurance, invest in things that's going to give you some type of return. Now you have improved your mind, your body, and your finances. When you do that, you're going to feel much better about yourself. And most importantly, you're going to have access to a completely different lifestyle, and you get to choose. Now, while you're choosing, adapt to dating, because a rotten apple can make you sick. So if you bite into that apple, you see it's rotten, throw it away, spit it out, because there's other apples, more beautiful apples to choose from. So fellas, figure out what type of life you want to live and then pursue that. Just like your life's purpose, which is actually the most important thing. Once you figure out what your life's purpose is, pursue that. Now, how do you figure that out? Well, here's a great way, right? You're a helper or you're a creator. So don't look down on either one, because somebody creates something and they need others to actually help that dream grow. So don't look down on that. You can actually create something within someone else's creation. For instance, the internet, right? The internet has evolved all the way to apps. Now we're all connected. Now, with this woman letting you guys know that she's been in the game for a minute and she has bodies that she does not want to count, let me just break this down for you. This is the hookup culture. So fellas, enjoy it, because this is stripper culture, okay? Friends with benefits, situationships, flings, vacay bay. Now, here's the thing. How much of that has she actually been in? But I do have a question for you guys. Do you believe her? Do you believe that this woman is going to be celibate, even though she loves to stay home and be pounded? Comment under this video. Remember, when you're watching these videos, you are becoming a better version of yourself. That means you 2.0. Other than that, I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.